Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and we've got XRP still sitting at around $1.36. We're still over $2 trillion in this market. Wanted to show you this article from CoinDesk. XRP doubles in 7 days, heads for biggest weekly gain since December 2017. The token used in Ripple Labs payment network has climbed sixfold this year as some traders look through the SEC case and analysts see bullish patterns in price charts. Well, and they had a video down here at the end of this. They actually, before I get to that, they actually referenced that Peter Brandt's thing that I showed you the other day, where he was saying that prices could go a boatload higher to new all-time highs. That was from him, not me. But there was this video down here at the bottom. I clipped out of it. These are everybody in this thing. They're from CoinDesk, and they are obviously proof of work Bitcoin, Ethereum maxis, okay? But one of them actually got it and gave the answer as to why the prices of XRP are going up, in my opinion. Listen to this.
What's your take on the matter, right? XRP is up.
Here we go.
A bunch of other coins are up. Is there a greater meaning here that we can ascribe to this, or is this just the nature of the crypto markets?
Well, I think that there have been a lot of things unraveling in the XRP case if you actually look at how that's continued. So this case was put in the final hours of former SEC Chair Jay Clayton's tenure. And it was a lot to unpack. And then we get Gary Gensler in, and he's having to sort out this mess because we're starting to realize that perhaps the SEC's case is not as strong as we thought. You know, there are a lot of things that we're learning in recent weeks about this.
So she's dead on point here, but here's the core of the problem. I showed you this. I think I showed it in my last video. John Deaton laid out the thing. Now, I know that I've been showing videos of like Ethereum and stuff, but I do not want to in any way hurt Ethereum. That's not why I'm showing you these videos. I'm showing you because John Deaton is making the point right here. And he says that the SEC Chief Grunfest had said this to Jay Clayton. The SEC has failed to make a material distinction between XRP and Ethereum, and until it does, it calls into question the exercise of the Commission's discretion. In other words, they're keeping everything vague, but then when you look back at the video that I've shown you, it gives everybody an awful, sour, bad taste in their mouth because they're trying to they're picking and choosing winners, and it's obviously in your face. And that's all I'm doing is I'm trying to show you in their own words, not my word, show you in their own words. If you listen to the video, and that's all I'm doing, I'm playing you video. You listen to the video that these people publicly made, listen to their words, listen to what they're saying, and just imagine that you were at the SEC. It doesn't add up to go after Ripple and leave everybody else alone. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't. And I think that I want all of them, including Ethereum, to get past this. That's what I want. But the way this has been handled is not right, and I think everybody's starting to know it. Mickey B. Fresh put this out. This will sure bolster Ripple defense of fair notice. This is from the SEC website, but it's not directly from the SEC. This firm, Ballard Inc., clearly recognized XRP as generally being accepted as currency like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's off of SEC's website. And XRP that are generally accepted to be currencies and are not currently subject to regulation by the SEC. John Deaton replies to it, if Ripple discovers that the SEC blessed this or provided any affirmations about it, it is very significant. Even if it was only submitted without SEC comment, it's relevant to show how XRP was perceived by market participants and that the SEC was aware of that perception. Okay, and then Chinu Patel sent me this. I wanted to show you this. This is from CNBC about the Coinbase IPO coming up.
Coinbase set to make its trading debut this week in a direct listing. It's the largest U.S. cryptocurrency exchange with an estimated valuation of about $100 billion. It could rank among the...
Whoops. Let me see what happened there.
This week in a direct
Let me see if I can get to there.
Currently a principal at Iron Spark, and I know the valuation is just eye-popping, and I'm not sure you want to comment on that, Amy, but just the business model that Coinbase represents, along with what we've just seen in crypto in the last year, and it has almost become mainstream. Well, it is mainstream. So positive future for that whole arena and for Coinbase. I think you would agree.
I would agree. And first of all, thank you for having me. It's great to join you this morning. I'm happy to talk about valuation, but I think even more interesting is that this is real innovation in financial services. I used to joke that we haven't seen true innovation in financial services, meaning people act differently. They do things differently. It's not just efficiency, probably since the money market account in the early 70s. And I think Coinbase has added to that innovation in a few ways. First, the settlement process, the fact that they're using blockchain means that we don't have to worry about T+X settlement, which has been such an issue in our markets. Second, it's really new use cases. I'm not sure if crypto is an asset or a currency, but I am sure that people are using it differently. So for example, NFTs, people trading it separately. And then third, I think institutions, even in the last 3 or 4 months, have really come in, and corporates have come in and said, hey, I need to have crypto as a part of my my treasury planning. So the use cases plus blockchain means that people are adding this to kind of their general look within their portfolio and their activities. When I think about valuation, what I have been told is that people are thinking about Coinbase as a through the cycle earner. So they're thinking about valuing it more like a online brokerage firm. So they're thinking about it in that, 15, 20 plus multiple. When we look at the earnings that came out, and at one point, if you annualize the earnings, the adjusted EBITDA to over $4 billion, I think what people are saying is if you look at a 15 to 20 multiple, plus you have that type of earnings through the cycle, that's kind of where they're coming out with the valuation.
Okay, so that's coming this week. That's why I keep telling you about Link2, which is one of my sponsors, but I'm also a customer of theirs. The last thing I bought was some of the Uphold SPV, and they've also added these are not blockchain related, but Impossible Foods and ThoughtSpot. But anyway, this is as exciting as the digital asset part of this for accredited investors. Then XRP Crypto will put this out. Billionaire Mike Novogratz says XRP bull run indicates that Ripple's settlement could be coming. And I think that he's right there. Now, XRP Bart had sent me this. By the way, this is Mike Novogratz too. Galaxy Digital has filed for a Bitcoin ETF. Okay. Now, I was watching some video today and I came across this video. This is Mike Novogratz. I said, interesting story. I want you to watch this. He's talking in this about how he first found out about Ethereum. Listen to this.
And I had a roommate from college, a guy named Joe Lubin, who was one of the key guys in building the Ethereum project. And at this point, Ethereum had just launched. And I called him and I said, Joe, can I come to your office and you can give me a tutorial on like what I own and really let's think through, should I keep this stuff, should I buy more? And I went over to Bushwick in Brooklyn. This would have been January of last year, 2016. And I expected to see Joe, a dog, and one assistant. And I saw 30 dynamic young people crammed in a Bushwick warehouse, coding, talking on the phone, making plans for this revolution. And then all of a sudden he pulled up video screens and there were people in other countries and he already had 40 employees. At this point, Ethereum was about 85 cents. And, you know, macro guys are instinctive. My instinct was, damn, I want to buy a chunk of this company. And literally, right then I was like, what does it cost to run this company per year? If I give you 10 million bucks, how much would it help? And as we started talking about a deal, he said, you know, it's going to take me a while to figure out exactly what the company looks like, because one of the unique things about this culture is it's distributed everything, distributed trust, distributed ownership. And so there were lots of sub-companies in that ecosystem, and it was a bit of a spaghetti map of ownership. And so I was leaving to India, and he said, you know what, give me a month, come back, and we'll talk about it. And I at least learned from trading, when you know something's good, buy something. And so I ended up buying a bunch of ethers when they were, you know, call it $1. Went away to India on a trip, came back, and they were already trading $5 or $6. And at that point, the company Consensus didn't need my capital anymore, nor did I want to arbitrage my college roommate.
Interesting.
But that's when I really got re-engaged.
All right, I thought that video was interesting, and I also thought this one was interesting. I was talking about the Ethereum, the discovery, because I think that's where Ripple is really, I think that's where they're really going to get aggressive. And watch this.
Do you still speak to the...
And remember, Charles Hoskinson, who created Cardano, first was involved in the creation of Ethereum.
Do you still speak to Vitalik, and why did you leave? Why did you two break up, per se?
Well, I don't imagine Vitalik has a super high opinion of me, you know, and it is what it is. The reality is that we have very big philosophical disagreements about how things ought to be run. When I was there, I said, look, if we're taking other people's money, we have to put that money into a structure that creates accountability. Furthermore, we have to put golden handcuffs on the founders and keep them loyal to the project, because there's too many of them. There's 8 founders, and if they're not locked into something, then what's going to happen is they're all going to run away and create their own ventures, which is what they did. Anthony did Decentral, Gavin did Polkadot and Parity, I did Cardano. You know, there's all 7 of the 8 are gone. And furthermore, the incentives were set up that we got paid up front with a founder reward, which I didn't take, the other 7 did. Basically, if the project's successful, hallelujah. If it fails, hallelujah. But you've already got your maximum reward up front. Whereas in an equity finance model, you have to build value over time, and you have a venture capital arm keeping you accountable. So there was a fundamental disagreement about business strategy and execution vision, and I felt a for-profit model with VC money to build the protocol made a lot more sense. And then when the protocol was done, spin it out and have a governing foundation run it would be probably a much better approach. That's one.
So after hearing that, I just wanted to reiterate this. This is the thing. I want Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin. I want all of them to do well. But I think that they all need to be on a level playing field. And I think that that's all that Ripple has ever said. And there obviously hasn't been one from the regulators. And right here he says it. I want to read it again. The SEC has failed to make a material distinction between XRP and Ethereum, and until it does, it calls into question the exercise of the Commission's discretion. This makes sense, and that's why those things are going to be out there. Okay, XRP Crypto Wolf, breaking news. One Chain's new decentralized XRP cross-chain bridges are now live to enable yield farming and liquidity mining for XRP. XRP will be able to engage with DeFi applications on Ethereum, EOS, Bitcoin, BSC. I don't remember what that is because of one. Okay. And then CZ Bonnet says, thanks to Elon Musk for bringing crypto to Tesla. So we're bringing Tesla to crypto. Introducing tradable stock tokens on Binance. Trade digital tokens that represent fully backed shares of equity stock. First stock token listing, Tesla. I wish I could trade on Binance, but I cannot. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe. Hit the like button and tell your friends and family that Binance is now selling a stock token version of Tesla. Thank you for listening.